Hey everyone, it's Coolkid here, and welcome back to another One Piece chapter review. Chapter 1034, and it's finally good to get back to another Sanji chapter. Actually, I do have to admit something. With this chapter, it's actually kind of shorter for One Piece chapters, and honestly, to me, it actually felt kind of longer. I mean, that's probably just, on Oda's part on being, a good writer and knowing how to pace out a chapter so it, generally feels longer than it is. But, yeah. So, actually, I do got something to say before, getting on with the chapter review. If you notice my background, you might notice something's a little bit different. Yeah, I don't have my wooden Jaws poster over there. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's right over here. My wooden Jaws poster I would usually put right up there. Actually, I got it replaced with this really cool wall scroll of the Straw Hats in a Ukiyo art style. So, it's really cool, and I thought, this fit the theme very well, and which I believe, yeah, this was done by Ukiyo-e Heroes, I believe. I also got two other wall scrolls from them. I'll just show up on screen if it needs to. If it doesn't look good, I'll put like pictures up in post. But yeah, I got this, and when I saw this, I had the intention of like oh yeah, this would be really cool to do, for the chapter reviews as long as we're in Wano. And I'm just going to say this, I think we're going to be here for, a little bit more longer, I'm just saying. So yeah, and it was actually supposed to, replace this wall scroll, but it was kind of smaller than anticipated. So yeah, I got this. It is really cool. Now honestly, I freaking love this and pretty much everything else. Any of the other art from Ukiyo-e Heroes. It's amazing. And oh yeah, I should also mention, if you're planning if you see this and you're like, okay, yeah, I'll go to Ukiyo-e Heroes and pick up a wall scroll from them. From what I can understand, they only do the wall scrolls like once or twice every year, and they'll do pre-orders and it'll come to you. So they don't, like, I guess, sell them regularly. They do sell prints, and I actually do got one of their prints where it's Ukiyo and Zelda style. I mean, Zelda and Ukiyo style. Yeah. And it's really cool, and I probably should have brought it out. But either way, it'd be cool to change up the lineup. I still want to, put up this Jaws one, when we're not doing chapter reviews. But for right now, this is up with the chapter review. Anything else I gotta say? Well, I'm wearing long sleeve today. Yay! It's finally cold enough in Texas where it's kind of acceptable to wear long sleeves, because like during the winter, I love to wear my hoodie and stuff, and long sleeve. I have a couple of long sleeve shirts, but I haven't been able to use them this year. So yeah, excuse to use them. But yeah, I guess we can get on with the chapter review right now. So yeah, of course, we start with the chapter review, how we always usually do, with the cover page, with another being another reader request, and this reader request is Usopp winning prizes for children at the festival shooting game, where we got Usopp winning some prizes for some, it looks like for minks. We don't usually get them in the cover pages. Usually when Oda likes to, I guess, draw like the random animals, but this time they look like, yep, they're minks. Yeah, and they're minks. But yeah, we got Usopp looking badass. Like, I'm being honest, this is probably, I'm going to say this most confidently, this is probably the most badass that Usopp will ever look in a cover page. I bet sometime next year that is going to be completely wrong. But yeah, we got Usopp just being like, no, don't worry about this, and he just like shoots it, not even looking, and wins the the first place prize of 1 year's worth of juice. Wow, such a nice guy for the kids. Yeah, 1 year's worth of juice. I wonder what kind of juice. Is it apple? Cranberry? I mean, personally, if it was me, I would want some pineapple juice. Pineapple is so amazing, and especially with some coconut. Oh, that's good. But and also, just saying this, no, just because you make pina coladas doesn't mean it has to be alcoholic. You can just have coconut and pineapple. That's all you really need for it. But yeah, it's really I like it. It's kind of cool that we got Usopp being pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Usopp out of all the Straw Hats is probably the least used Straw Hat in like these cover page requests. But yeah, either way, it's cool. And plus, I actually I think it might be one of the few only times that Usopp gets to wield a gun in like a cover page. Not a cover page, but like in the story, because like I can't point out specific moments in the story. I'm not even sure in the story he has, but I know in like a couple of cover pages and like whenever they do art promotion or whatever, they sometimes like to give Usopp a gun. So yeah, I mean, he is a marksman. He knows how to not just use a slingshot, but a gun. But yeah, that's all I have to really say about it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, so moving on to the chapter itself, we go to the pleasure hall where all of the Oirons are hiding from the battle in one of the rooms in the pleasure hall, and we got one of the Oirons specifically calling out one of them, and it's the one that Sanji supposedly hit, and we find out her name. We got Osumi. I think I'm saying it right, but don't worry. Later on this chapter, I'll be saying a lot of things I'm pretty sure incorrect. But yeah, one of them's like, Osume, you gotta step away or you'll get hurt. Yeah, we gotta head back, and Osume is like, but I can't find Chuji. And the other one's like, don't worry, I'm sure he's fine. We gotta focus on our safety. If there's any way of escape off of this island, we gotta make sure to make a use of it and escape to Wano. I mean, I'm just having a feeling that they might not know that literally Wano is just floating in the sky. So, yeah, that's what that. But yeah, then we continue from that scene to back to Momonosuke. Yeah, Momonosuke's still well, I guess I'll just let him say. He's like, yes, very wise, because I'm a dragon, just like Kaido. I can grasp the flame clouds from Kaido's, so I might be able to not push it back up, but I can still stop it from falling, and the worst can still be avoided. I won't let it fall on the flower capital. So, yeah, basically, I guess what Momonosuke is saying is he is able to grab, I guess, the flame clouds, because he can manipulate, while he might not be able to really create the flame clouds, he's still able to kind of manipulate it to, I would say, a certain extent, because he is also a dragon. So I guess his plan is like, okay, so what I'm going to do is just try and pull it somewhere else, and hopefully it won't fall in the flower capital. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, since Momonosuke is by himself, I think it's very rare. He's like, oh yes, very wise. Yes, I'm very wise myself. Yeah, but yeah, that's all we get from Momonosuke. And then we go back to the pleasure hall, and now we focus on the fight between Sanji and Queen. And we got Queen starting off with his first attack, Sparkling Queen, where he shoots, like, I guess, a beams out of his eyes, which one, no, we know he could do that from his mouth, but I guess it makes sense that he can do it like I don't know, from like his eyes. I guess that makes sense, but yeah, after Sanji dodges that attack, the beams from his eyes, and he thinks about his brother. I think it's Nietzsche. No, wait, Ichi. Yeah. We got Ichi. Yeah, where he does Valkyrie, sparking Valkyrie, and then we got Queen going in for another attack with doing an headbutt with Henry Queen, and then Sanji, he does get hit by this attack, but he's thinking it's like, wait a minute, his brother Ichi does Henry Blazer. No, I mean not Ichi, Ninji. God, I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't remember which one's Ichi and which one's Niji. I remember Yoji and obviously Reiju. I can't forget about Reiju. But yeah, continuing back in the chapter. Queen's like, don't you get it? I'm using Germa double six's moves. I was simming them up after you transformed, but I see Judge's songs are an amalgamation of all of his scientific tech. If I could beat you a pulp with the suit that you've worn, I could have proved something to Judge that I'm a superior scientist. Right, Stealth Black. And Sanji's like, I don't care about your freaking stupid rivalry. I played dumb earlier, but the truth was, I already researched all of Germa's science. And he grabbed Sanji, but wait, actually, stop here a minute. I mean, I don't know. To me, it seems like Queen might be a little bit of a Judge fanboy. That probably not. He probably has an admiration. Maybe he's just more in, I guess, Queen's side. Like, oh yes, Judge is my scientific rival. I mean that I guess that would make more sense than him thinking like a Vegapunk as a scientific rival. Because I'm pretty sure even Queen's not stupid enough. He's like, okay, Vegapunk, he's way beyond me. A Judge, that is something that I can reach for, at least so. I mean, I guess that makes sense. But yeah, continuing on, we got let's see, Queen saying, "I can recreate any move that your brothers can do," and Sanji's like, "Stop treating us like family." And Queen's using Wench Queen, and that's Yonji's move of Wrench Guillotine. But even though that Queen's able to do this attack, Sanji's able to just break out of that attack pretty easily by just snapping one of his arms off, or his mechanical claw arm. I guess so. Whatever. And Queen's like, but my head. Why, you snotty little brat? And Sanji's like, well, I warn you not to say their names around me. And Queen's like, what? Is there no such thing as freedom of speech anymore? And then Sanji goes in for a kick with God, I know I'm going to mispronounce this because this is French. Flincher Player. I don't know if I'm saying this right. I'm sorry to. Hey, if anyone knows French, just like put down pronunciations. That would probably be most helpful. But yeah, and Sanji does that attack, and he's like, don't assume you always have the upper hand. There's no way that attack that I landed on you earlier didn't do damage. We've been fighting up for a while, so you must be banged up too. I've already accepted my fate. I'm not the same person you fought back in the dome. And then Queen, pulls off a secret move that he's got. He turned invisible. Yes, he copied freaking Sanji's invisibility move, Stealth the Black. Which, actually, wait a minute. How the hell did he copy it? Did he? Because, like, because, you know, the freaking Stealth Black raid suit wasn't used until, you know, Queen saw it with, you know, Sanji using it. So he must have used it, like, pretty quick. Oh, no, he did use it against freaking Page 1, like, way before the raid. So maybe I don't know, some information like that came or something. I don't know. Just, I'm trying to think about this. How the heck did he learn about it? But yeah, he does a Stealth Black. And he's like, show me how different you are. This one's your specialty, Stealth Black. And Sanji's like, oh yeah? I can copy that too. And he just disappears just like that. Freaking Queen's like, wait a minute, what? Okay, I do love the shot where you got Queen and he's like, wait, what? And he's doing that, but you know, he's invisible, so it's just like a outline of it. But he's like, yeah, he's disappeared too. No, he doesn't have his suit on, so it must have been, you know, like high speed movement that it was doing. The moment that he's visible again, he's out of stamina. Stupid decision, boy. So, yeah, after that, we see like a small little mouse or rat just, you know, walking around the battlefield. And we got just Usume peeking from the corner being like, oh, Chuji, you're alright. So, yeah, Chuji's a mouse. Sure. Yeah, let's go with it. But yeah, Usume is like, oh yeah, come here, Chuji. Come here quickly. Hopefully, you know, he'll come here before the battle starts again. And Queen's like thinking to himself, he's like, oh my god, that's Hussy. She's on her feet again. How dare she turn down my patroness all those times? She even did it earlier today. When Kurosaki was gone, by default, you became the number one, Usume. They said you were off work due to a headache this morning, which made it very suspicious they were just walking around right now just fine. It was my divine punishment from earlier not enough? I'll show you another one. And then we got Sanji just, I guess, hanging up on the roof. He's like, he realized it's like, oh, I see. See, it wasn't me who hit Usume earlier. No, that was Queen right there. So what Sanji does is, I guess, as he explains, his exoskeleton muscle and speed, which all increase strength, add the armament hockey to it, and the development of my exoskeleton, my legs are tougher, capable of surviving hotter heat. So he does, oh my god, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Infant Jumbe, which I guess, you know, he lights his leg even hotter. He's like, heavier, faster acceleration, heavier weights. The mystery solved. So you're the one who did it, Queen. You miserable piece of human scum. Governor Cooper. And just hits Queen. Just dead straight on with that attack. And then almost immediately, freaking Sanji just goes into, I guess you would call, a combo of an attack. So let's see. Then he does another kick. Base Koto Blast! Poundra Poundo! Jambe Bliflick Blitz! Tenderize! Flans Flambe! Oh my god, saying this more. I'm just going to get this out of the way. And yet again, I think I'm pronouncing this wrong. Quit fear, quitter, porty, poker, juffa, jiffer. And then he's like, now time to fly, sicko, with this last move. Bifu burst! And bam, that's the end of the chapter. And, oh, well, actually, this chapter review might be a little bit shorter. I don't know. I felt like I was on this a little bit longer. Maybe it's just my terrible sense of pacing. But, yeah, Sanji. So, I guess this is kind of his upgrade now. Because he, with his, I guess, exoskeleton suit. Because, you know, right now, I guess Zoro's upgrade is essentially Enma. In Sanji's case, it's, okay, my exoskeleton. This means I can not just, you know, use Jimbo Jambe, but I can make it hotter, which makes it more powerful. So, you know, that's really cool. And I mean, honestly, you know, it's kind of satisfying, especially when you find out, yeah, it wasn't Sanji who hit Osume earlier, but no, it was Queen indeed, and oh my god, and it does make that fun, like the final combo attack, man, just stringing those combos like I don't know, like, what's a really heavy combo game? Killer Instinct's pretty heavy. Dude, I need to play, speaking of fight games, I need to play Guilty Gear. Love the music in that game. But yeah, it's really cool, him just comboing up the strings. And I guess that's kind of, and also, to talk about a little bit of, you know, just essentially Queen's like, oh yeah, you know what? I can show that I am better than Judge. I can one-up him with using all of his son's, you know, freaking moves against, you know, Sanji. Which, for the love of God, please don't use Reiju's ability. No, wait. Reiju has a devil fruit, actually. So, yeah, pretty much all of her abilities are from a, you know, devil fruit. Obviously, she has the exoskeleton and, you know, the same as her other brothers, but, you know, she all of her powers come from a devil fruit. So, yeah, unless a quick copy devil fruit powers, that would be a very, very different story. I still think it's kind of, I guess that makes sense. I mean, you know, personally, there's no way Queen can freaking top, you know, Judge, top 5. Top 5 in the verse. But, yeah, I guess that's really it. I mean, oh God, I wish there was more to talk about, but it's like, you know, Sanji realized, well, I mean, I guess it, you know, I don't know. I feel like this kind of, at least in a little bit, kind of downplays Sanji's whole thing about, like, am I going to be more human or more like a cold-blooded killer like the rest of my brothers? I don't know. That kind of, I don't know if it downplays it, but it kind of like, you know, makes it like, oh yeah, you know, all that second guess nature that, you know, I keep thinking about. Yeah, I was waiting for nothing. Yeah, for nothing. So yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably mention, I don't think the fight's over yet. Just like with the last chapter of King. Look, if these guys are out for, I'm pretty sure it's going to come up with a narrative being like, Queen, the plague is down. So if they were going to do something like that, I feel like they were going to do it like over, you know, get the narrator for it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, you know, this freaking Queen is a weird one with all of these weird moves that he's able to, you know, perfectly use. Actually, you know what? I'll just say this, that's always kind of bothered me a little bit. We got Yonji, which the thing that's always bothered me about it is like, okay, So all of Judge's sons are supposed to be like biologically modified. Okay, so one's got lightning powers and flame powers, and Sanji's supposed to have invisibility and everything. So why the heck is Yonji's thing? It's just like, I have mechanical arms. Yeah, just want to throw that out there. That's always bothered me, but yeah, I don't know. I did talk about decently about Momonosuke pulling the island. I gave my opinion on it. I mean, that makes sense, right? If Momonosuke's not able to create enough clouds, he's able to move the island. Because you gotta understand, because I'm thinking about this, and that does make sense. And I think I talked about this in the Runaway Warlords, where they were like, well, can Marco manipulate the flame clouds? And I think it's more or less that, these are flame clouds. Not just anyone can just move them. They, I would presume that, you would have to actually, well, yeah, I feel like dragons are special because I don't think they work as regular fire. I don't think that Ace actually probably a better example would probably be Sabo. But yeah, I don't think Sabo could control the flame clouds. I mean, I think that's probably something, only specifically to, dragons. So, I don't think just because you can manipulate fire, meaning you can manipulate clouds. Maybe if you have some kind of weather thing, because maybe these flame clouds, they're flames, but maybe they function more like clouds. So maybe if you had weather manipulation, no, you probably have some way of manipulating. Yeah, I don't know. Just through food for thought. But yeah, I don't think I'm looking at this, dude. Yeah, I think I pretty much said all I, really, I guess, have to say about, this chapter. It was a cool chapter. We got Sanji kicking ass and everything, but, yeah, I guess that's really it for the chapter review. I don't know. At the end, I guess, check out my recent videos, the recent unboxing, doing my Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke, so, not Shield, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke. So, recommendation, I guess you could watch them on YouTube, but I am streaming about every Friday, and I'm trying to, I've been doing that pretty well for the last couple of weeks. Unfortunately, I'll probably have to stop soon because of vacationing reasons. So I don't know. I mean, they require a lot of work. Like if I vacation, I'm like, okay, let me bring my Switch, let me bring my capture card, my laptop, also my mic, and I have to adjust all my settings. Whatever, you don't care. I have to adjust all my settings for everything. So I'm probably not going to stream until I get back. So yeah, I don't. That's not until a couple more weeks. So don't worry about that. I'll check the one with Warlords. I do chapter reactions and whatever. But yeah, I guess I'll see you next time when the true beatdown against Queen will not just start but finish. Hopefully. See you later. Bye. What the hell is going? On around here? Whatever. You guys like the wall scroll? It looks nice. So wait, shit. Did I not line it properly? I think I tilted the new wall scroll. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I just gotta fix it on for next time. But yeah, for right now, I'm planning, just to remind you guys again, planning but the just keep that wall scroll whenever I do One Piece chapter reviews from now on. I think I'll put back the Jaws one when I'm not doing it, but yeah, as my plan, I did that. I don't know. I thought it was going to be bigger, but still, anyway, it still gives a variety. And plus, we got that ukiyo style, which fits the, Wano theming, literally ancient Japan. Well, I mean, we're on Floating Island right now, so it is kind of hard to literally forget about that. But, yeah. I don't know. Do you guys really like it? I mean, you want to change? I don't know if people really care or not. What else I could say? I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Hey, man, maybe you could leave a dislike if you want. But I mean, it's not like you can, or if you do, it even matters. Man, my videos get like 100% like ratio. Man, that's crazy. But yeah, check out my videos and such, and I don't know. I mean, like, look, there are probably better One Piece YouTubers than me, which there are. And there are probably way more people who are more consistent. So, yeah, see you guys next time or something.